darkest night, I saw your eyes. A sense of threat that I can't forget. I wanna know who you are. This is what I need to know. So take my hand and let our fears go. Take me to your jungle where the rain is warm and the birds fly. Take me to your kingdom. Yeah, take me to the. Yeah, take me to the. Take me to your jungle where the rain is warm and the birds fly. Take me to your kingdom. Yeah, take me to the jungle.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Long time no see, eh? Finally, back on it. Back on it. How are we all? Hope we're all well. I see there's a few people that are waiting, which is brilliant, really. Probably because of the new darts. Let's face it. No one's come to see me. No one's bothered about me on a Friday night. Hope you're all that well, though. Hope you're all good. Let's read some messages. I'm going to be a bit out of frame because the laptop's here, sorry, but let's get some messages read. Let's put it here so you can still see me. So let's have a look. So we've got TTG Eddies, oi oi, Aaron Casey, Graham. How are we all? Hope we're well. Dominic looks like a new name. Hope you're well, buddy. Stephen, hello fella, how you doing? Dave, good old Dave, Grandy, how are we all? Some familiar faces that I love to see. Sorry it's been so long, guys, but it is class to see you all. As Dennis, can anyone tell me if Ross still has darts for sale? Get my dart sharpening stone. Thornton, evening Zachary, Stephen, Joe, Mason, Simon. Very happy with his version 2s. Right, let's read some messages because I've just gone through names there, but hope we're all well. See the darts? Don't they look wicked? Absolutely wicked. It is live. It's not just a photo. Look. There's my hand. Look. So you're seeing them proper live in the flesh. I'll do have a little chat about them and we'll go from there really in a sec. Let's get this cracked out. I want to get this sorted first. Sorry guys, bit of dead air for a minute. Not a lot going to be happening. What we all been up to anyway? I've been crazy busy as per, hence why I've not done much. I actually threw my dad a surprise 60th party, which was really stressful. Took a lot of my time up, trying to get everything right. And the best thing about it was he didn't have a clue about it, which is brilliant. So that was a couple of weekends ago now. Funny thing was, so obviously as a lot of you guys know, Ricky Evans and Dave Pallett are from my area. So in May, obviously when COVID had sort of just first hit, I thought it'd be really fun to obviously throw my dad a 60th party after like the 18 months we've all had. So yeah, my idea was I wanted it so that he didn't know about it, obviously, because a surprise party is just so much better, isn't it? I've got quite a big family, so I had to really keep it quiet, and I don't know all of my dad's mates because my dad drinks in a local pub, and the pub is where he lives is probably about 10 miles away from where I live. So obviously I don't go in there because I don't drink and drive. So I go in there the odd time, but yeah, I don't really know who his like close mates are, who he goes pub with. So I had to like be really sneaky and sort of go behind his back and stuff, and really try and keep it quiet. And I managed to pull it off by I proper went for it. So I told him that on the 7th of August there's going to be a a Ricky Evans and Dave Pallett Super League exhibition. I said it was really quiet. There'll be nothing on Facebook because it's just for like Super League players around here. Bearing in mind I don't even play Super League, which is pretty funny that he didn't clock on that. But yeah, so I told him that. He was like, yeah, all right. So, because I can do like graphic design and stuff, I mocked up some fake tickets. So I mocked up these fake tickets that said NDL, Northampton Darts League, are proud to present a night with Ricky Evans and David Pallett. So it literally said an exhibition night with Ricky Evans and David Pallett. And I laminated them and everything, proper made them look legit with like reference numbers, ticket numbers, everything. I put them on the side and took a photo of them and said, oh, just got the tickets, mate, can't wait for the exhibition. And I even got the DJ on it on the night to be calling out numbers as we walked through the door. So obviously, as my dad walked into the venue, he could hear 100 and stuff like that because I got the DJ in on it as well. And obviously he walked through the door and everyone jumped out, all my family, all his friends, you know, all jumped out on him and shouted surprise. And the first thing he said was, I'm a bit gutted they're at a darts exhibition now, which was absolutely brilliant. So, yeah, hilarious. But there we go. That took a hell of a lot of planning. But yeah, I'm glad it's over now. Obviously, it would be a shame because I've really enjoyed the night and I really enjoyed it, and I think I would have enjoyed it whether it was a darts exhibition or party. So, yeah, it's one of those things. So yeah, really buzzing, really buzzing to be back doing the whole CEO TT thing. Absolutely brilliant. But right, I'm just trying to get this figured out. I'll read some more messages out, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I'm really sorry. I've got loads to say, loads to talk about. I'm probably boring you all already. But yeah, oi. Hey up, changed my tablet, bet you're buzzing. Hit many 180s, Dominic says. He's hit over 20 this year, which is pretty cool. Oi up. Stephen Lamore, evening, hope you're well. Hope you're well, Stephen, mate. Dave, hope you're well, buddy. Hope everyone's well. But looking forward to his darts. Yeah, so I think for Europe and international buyers, you're looking at like, I like to say 7 to 10 working days because that covers me then. So if they're a bit late, you ain't going to moan. But I've sent something to the US pretty recently and it was received within 7 days, which I think is pretty good. So I usually say 7 to 10 to cover myself. But yeah, they might arrive sooner, Dave, fingers crossed, which will be good. I know you're looking forward to, cracking on and getting them. But yeah. What else we got? Throwing collecting the YouTube boys. Brilliant, mate. Collecting them. Not your shape of barrel. They're a bit different, if I'm honest. I'll talk through them in a sec. But they are very different to sort of anything else that's been around, really. I did take 2 or 3 different sets of darts that I enjoy throwing and put them into my own, which, I mean, it'd be pointless doing it with darts that I didn't like, so I will talk about that in a second. But yeah, I'm really happy. I didn't order quite enough, and I'm a bit annoyed with myself because I actually owe Kurt a set, which he will be the first to receive if we'll do another order. There's people already asking me when I'm doing another order. It's just a matter of, actually doing it. I need to get enough people interested so that obviously it happens, I'll get it done. So yeah, throwing collecting. Chat Neil's darts has his own darts, very good content. Yeah, Dominic, yeah, Neil's darts is good. Cost about 31 quid. I wish I could have done mine cheaper, but unfortunately due to this small order quantity that I did do, obviously I'm not a huge YouTuber, not like obviously Dart Ref where he's got a lot of people that bought his darts. It obviously meant that my darts are more expensive. So it is what it is. Maybe over time when I get bigger, people will be able to buy them at a lot more reduced cost. I mean, Darts Ref are very competitively priced. Obviously he's got a very big following, so that accounts as to why he's able to do them as cheap as he did. So, but yeah, Do you think we'll start the stream? Always start at 8:30, bed. Always 8:30. Make sure baby's in bed. Make sure everything's done. I think you fell asleep. I was bang on time, thanks, Dave. No beer. No beer at the moment. I haven't got any. 8:30 normal time. Everyone says darts for sale. How much? What's mib grip? Mib grip. I've actually got a set of mib grip dart points. I will talk about that as well in a sec. What were you all saying? Yeah, good thing. Zach's very happy with version 2s. I can't hear audio where I'm, Russ, but I can see chat. And yeah, Zach Stephen. Can you guys hear? Have I been talking for this long? You can't hear me? No, surely not. Surely you can all hear me. Yeah, Zach. I played King Barry Wednesday night and he hit a 9 dart and decided leg. That's amazing, man. That is amazing. Hello, everyone. Grandy, welcome week. Mrs. is away, said darts right. Yes, Grandy, love it. Stephen Lamore, great job. Haha, happy 60th to your dad. Yeah, he loved it. He really loved it. So, evening, mate. Hope you well. Chris Welch. Yeah, been busy, mate. Been very busy planning my dad's party. As I mentioned about 5 minutes ago. But yeah. Right, anyway. Should we talk about the old darts? Let's talk about the old darts. So, on my left, as you can see. Oh, wrong way. On my left, which is actually my right, but the camera's wrong way around. You can see my Clash of the Tungsten Phase 1 is just... Oh, mate, I'm rubbish. I'll be the worst weatherman on the planet, wouldn't I? My Clash of the Tungsten darts. Here, look, there's my hand. Look, they are there, in the flesh. They were inspired by 3 darts that I absolutely adore. So, first one being the Chris Dobie Phase 1's Unicorn. The second being the Callum Ridds Unicorn. And the third being the Aspinall Phase 1s from Target. They're 50mm long. I can't remember what width they are off the top of my head. I think, are they 5.6? Around that, I think. Might be lying, might not be. But yeah, they're 50 or 51mm long in between that, which is a perfect sort of length for me. It's sort of a standard length, not too short, not too long. I don't like a javelin when I throw, so yeah. But they're inspired, as you can see on the front there, on the front of the dart there, of the Aspinall nose, which is pretty much identical to them, if I'm honest. As you can see, I'll put an Aspinall one there, just so that you can see. It's very similar, but slightly more tapered, obviously, so that they don't protrude so much, because the darts are a lot thinner. I mean, the darts, I think, for a 22-gram Aspinall is about 7mm thick at the widest, and then they taper down. I quite like a sort of straight-ish barrel dart, so I didn't want the taper to be sort of too much at the front, because not only that, it throws obviously the weight, it makes a weight balance different on the dart, and yeah, so Zach done a really good job of just adjusting that slightly. This was designed by 2 people, by the way, Tangent Darts and Thornton Darts. Probably heard of them both, real great designers, both of them, but Zach did do the final little bitty bobs. Zach's a very busy man, as a lot of you guys probably aware of trying to get your own darts at the moment. He is hard to tie down, and it's because he's so good and he's so popular within the darting industry. Everyone knows him, obviously, because he's friends with Edgar as well, Edgar's class as well. But yeah, just everyone uses Zach. Everyone uses Zach. So at the time, he was very busy, and I wasn't so much in a rush, but I did want them done. I had money waiting, and I wanted to get them done. So originally, I asked Charlie at Tangent, who again is a great dart designer. He'd done the first sort of revision, and then Zach jumped in and done a few other tweaks and stuff with me. Obviously, I did a podcast with Zach that we haven't done in ages, but we will do one soon. And yeah, so he done a little bit there for me. So I'm absolutely chuffed with how they've come out. They use, like I've said, the grip that's inspired by Ridds and the Dobies. I think I've got a Dobie here. I think oh no, then we've got sleeves. Yeah, so this is a Phase 1 Dobie dart. I don't know whether you guys have seen one before, but as you can see, the grip is really different. So the grip is a rounded sort of ring, so they actually protrude from the dart. But because they're rounded, they don't actually provide you with grippy grip. I don't know if you know what I mean by... I don't know if anyone's thrown Mark's new darts, but the grenadey grip has tiny little cuts in where they sort of stick to your fingers. These don't stick to your fingers at all. The grip is not aggressive whatsoever because the ring is rounded. How would I describe it? So I'd say rather than them being a grip, it's more of, you can use them as a reference point is what I'm trying to say. So you don't really rely on them as much as grip as such. You use them more as sort of a reference point, if that makes sense. But there's just enough on there so that your fingers don't slip. So they're nothing like a smooth dart, obviously, because a smooth dart is, you know, smooth grip, which is why I wanted mine to sort of have that. I love the grip. I really like how it is, and obviously I wanted to take the two of my favourite sets of darts being Rids and Adobes, and using the grip from that and putting it the whole way down, you know, down the dart. But the Adobes, I'm going to keep grabbing them. I'm going to grab them again. The Adobes, as you can see, all chuck them down here next to them. But like here, so you've got obviously your smooth part of the barrel here, and then you've got this rounded ring grip at the back. The Ridses are, I think I've got them here actually. I think I've taken the points out, but you'll know what I mean when you see them. But the Ridses have basically the grip all the way down, as you can see there. So the Adobe's sort of grip stops at the back, and then they sort of carry on, obviously, for a rig gripper. But here, like with the Rids, they start at the nose and carry on all the way, and then you've got the smooth section at the back. So I really wanted my logo on the darts because that's what gives them the personalisation, you know. So I had the idea of obviously having the middle section, as you can see here. This middle section is just a smooth plain part. Not only that, it's literally where my thumb rests on the dart, just after that. So that gives me a nice reference point. If any of you guys saw my Aaron Beanie video, I said about the scallop in those darts allow you always to have the same grip every time you throw, which is great because, you know, your throw's more consistent, you've got your grip every time, and it just makes it so much easier. So I didn't want to scallop because I didn't want to throw the balance off too much, but the smooth part of the barrel, I know where my thumb goes on that. So it's slightly just towards the back, and it's sort of where the first rounded ring is on the rear part, if that makes sense. Absolutely perfect for me, couldn't be happier. What else? I'm just thinking if there's anything else I need to talk about. Obviously the points, Harrows. I love the Harrows points. I think they're the best points on the market. If I'm totally honest, I've not come across another set of points that are as good. I've not had one set snap on me, not even when putting them in darts. Sometimes that can happen, I know. Never had a set break. I just think they are the best on the market. They're the most grippiest. I think they're better than the Target in every way. The Target counterparts in every way. And yeah, they just finish off the look of the dart, I think. Might look better with chrome, with like a silver finish. But these what I had lying around. I took them out the Rids and put them in there. So, are these going to be my forever dart? Yes, they will be. I've already got plans to do a bit of selling. Basically, I need a new car as well, so I'm thinking about buying a new car. But yeah, I think these are going to be my forever darts, and I seriously think the only way that I will make these my forever darts is if I get rid of everything else that I own, which is a shame, but I'm not really a collector, really. I've bought darts, sold darts, and, you know, bought and got rid in the past, and I'm not really one of these that is sentimental to darts, because if I want to get them back and just go and buy another set, the only set I will keep and I won't get rid of are the Adobe's, because they are becoming rare now. I've not seen a set on selling sites for a long time. I've not seen a set on eBay for a long time. So I am going to keep hold of them. Everything else I am probably going to get rid of, because I want these to be mine forever now, if that makes sense. I need to stop buying darts, I need to stop spending money on them, because now I've got my own set, I don't need to. Yeah, obviously I've finished them off with a clear set of stems. They're not Loxley stems, they are just, I think, Victory Dart stems. but they are Loxley flights. Loxley really kind enough to send me out a lot of sort of like a care package, if I'm honest, of bits. Got a lot of Loxley shirts, as some of you guys would have seen on my Twitter. Loads of flights, loads of stems. I've basically probably set up for life, if I'm honest, on stems and flights. But I really love this clear look. Seeing as I'm not a fan of DeSouza, I do like his DARTS setup. So I've sort of mimicked that, if you like. But Loxley were kind enough to send me out a load of clear flights that I absolutely adore. So we'll be using them probably forevermore, if I'm honest. I really do like my setup. So might be a bit boring this, but yeah, I do apologise if it's a bit boring. You know, I'm not the most technical guy. I do like saying stuff in layman's terms. But yeah, I am so chuffed with these. I think both Charlie and Zach done a fantastic job on them. They're exactly what I wanted, because when it comes to custom darts, it's probably so easy to get it wrong. If you don't know what you want in your head, don't bother getting a set of custom darts made. It could cost you a lot of money, and you could end up hating them, you know? So, if I'm honest, I'm chuffed because they're exactly what I wanted. They're exactly how I imagined they would be. If I'm honest, the flight was a bit different when I threw them for the first time. They're a bit wobbly in the air, but I seem to have got that down now. Absolute lies. You watch me throw on the board in about 5-10 minutes and it would be shocking, but that's due to lack of practice rather than the darts themselves, because I've not been very proactive with my practice recently. Did forget to mention they are 23 gram. So the Ridzes were 22 and the Adobe's that I had were 23 and the Asps were 22. 23 is what I've always thrown, if I'm honest. I've always sort of deviated from 23 to 22 and back up and back down. I think 23 is where they need to be, and that is where they're at, and I do not regret going with 23 grams whatsoever. Really chuffed with them. I think really, you lot are probably getting bored of me talking, so shall we have a game? Shall we have a throw with the Clash of Tungsten phase ones? What else will I say? What I will say as well, if you guys are interested, I will be doing another order soon, because there's a few orders I still need to fulfill, and a lot of people have expressed some interest in them. Hopefully this time I can get a bigger order together. I like to get a bigger order together so that it actually drives the price down. Basically, the manufacturer sets minimum order quantities, so obviously the more you order, the less and cheaper it will be. And because mine's a fairly standard sort of, not a standard shape or standard grip, because it's quite a simple dart, no coating, no aggressive changes of grip, they're not that expensive to manufacture, if that makes sense. So obviously if I had 50 to 100 orders, it would really drive the price right down. So if, you know, these look like, or you at least want to give them a go, and these look like the sort of dart that you might like to throw. I know it's really hard not being able to try them out or whatever, but if you do like the look of them, then please send me a message on Twitter or on here, this is fine, anywhere, and just express some interest, because I could put an order together or put a provisional order together, and it could be really low. The price could be as low as, you know, like what Darts Ref is, if I get enough interest. So, you know, just let me know if you are interested. Let's read some comments, because I've neglected you all. I've neglected you all for about a month now. I am so sorry, but I'm back on it. I'm going to be making some new videos, got some really good ideas. And yeah, let's just crack on. So, Mason Cavan, happy birthday to you, 60th to your dad. Cheers. Chris Welchie, it's been a bump since you last streamed. Corbin, just like a new name. How you doing, dude? It's me mum, hello. I can hear you, they look class then. Aaron says they're awesome to throw. Aaron got a set. Managed to cop himself a set. Osty, sorry I'm late. Waffle being a pain. Glad to see you back. Cheers, buddy. Gary, how you doing, buddy? Oi, oi. Love darts. I need a drink, guys. Sorry, I'm not on the beer. I'm on the old juice tonight. But Love Darts says, oi, oi. What's up, Mark? How you doing? All at tourneys. I hope stream goes well. I forget that the old Suffolk lads play on a Friday night. Probably need to plan that a bit better, to be fair. Good luck, Darts. Good luck, Love Darts. Who knows? Good luck, Mark. Cheers, lads. Lasheen, hope you're well, buddy. All the best to you and the YouTube lads there. Looking slim, Ross. I'm not looking slim. I've banged on weight. I lost about a stone when I had COVID. That's about the only positive of COVID, is losing weight. And yeah, COVID really was horrible. I'm not gonna lie, the dartboard looks a bit weird because I'm using my webcam. Usually use my other camera, but I'll switch it off now. Put a bit more light on me as well. But if anyone's had COVID, it is horrible. I can safely say it's the illest I've ever been in my life. It really knocked me for six. I've been speaking a lot to a German company called DARTS, who've released an app, and it's a really good app to be fair, but I've not had much of a chance to try it out. And I said to them that I'd really like to do a video whilst I've got time off work with COVID. Oh, that's a good start. But I was that ill that I just was not able to do it. I was so ill, and I just did not feel myself, and I just could not really do anything but lay in bed, which sucked. But you know, it's one of those things. I managed to recover quite well and quite quickly, which is fortunate for me. But yeah, it's not been easy with the old COVID. But yeah, so I was planning on doing a couple of videos whilst I was off. Obviously I wasn't working, but I just did not feel up to it. I just felt so ill. And yeah, so it sort of knocked me for six, if I'm honest. I haven't warmed up, guys, as per, you know what I'm like. 24, here we go. Right, read a couple more. I have to contact Thornton Darts for the next gen, thinking of using that good grenade grip. Copyrighted. Good, you all well? All good, thanks. Nice to hear. We'd love Darts to make a review of the COTT darts. Maybe. Who knows? Well, he's got himself a set. So maybe. I think Kurt's playing tonight. I think Darts was playing tonight. I think what's it called? Mark's playing tonight. Quite a few. Quite a few. Yeah. I've got a new board. I meant to tell you guys. I've actually got Mission Samurai. That the lovely other half, well, the boy, bought me for Father's Day. But I still haven't had a chance to get it up yet. Oh God. Loose. Yeah, so I need to get that up soon, but I've got a couple of ideas for videos, so I'll get them up when I'm ready. Evening, Rossi boy. Been a while. Are any of these still available? No, they are all sold out. I've got one more fulfilment for a chap called Lawrence who did buy darts from me. He's got the last set, so like I said, Nick, if there's enough people that are interested, I will get another batch made. Well, I definitely will. It's just a matter of the order quantity dictating what it's going to cost. So, yeah, it's one of them. I'll probably get a couple more videos and on sort of under my belt and sort of think about doing it. I'm going to obviously do a proper review on them as well. But yeah, they're flying nice now, to be fair. Nice 140 there. I'm really excited for the old darts to come back as well. I've got loads to tell you. This is a good thing about not doing it weekly, right? A lot happens, so I have loads to tell you, which means that the stream will be longer and there'll be less dead air of me just scoring bad scores. The irony I said about doing an exhibition and for my dad's party is like the way of getting him in and not doing anything that night. The irony was a couple of weeks ago, was it last Thursday? Thursday, yeah, the Thursday just gone. I actually went to my first dart tournament ever. Actually, it was actually my first dart tournament I've ever played in, which I've really enjoyed. And quite ironically, it was hosted by Dave Pallett and Ricky Evans at a local. Which is pretty funny. So yeah, they just put on Facebook. It's more of like a sort of local affair, if you like. But I think there was probably 40, 50 people there, I think. And it was just really nice to get out and actually start playing some darts. After everything, you know. But there's been talks of the league getting back together, which is brilliant. Which means that we can get back into it. which I'm really buzzing about because it's been way too long. Not only that, I'm sort of, if I play on a Tuesday night, it gives me a bit more inclination to sort of practice rather than just, you know, not really practicing. Don't even know what I mean by that, but oh wow, it's good, isn't it? Yeah, sort of, if I'm playing on a Tuesday, I don't want to lose, so it gives me a bit more sort of motivation to practice a bit. So yeah, I'll probably play better, but because at the moment I'm only sort of doing this, not really playing any competitive darts, yeah, it sucks a bit. It sucks. There's not a lot of reason for me to practice, if you like. So yeah, I'm really buzzing for my league to start. Dave and Ricky did say as well that they'll be doing that probably once a month. So on a Thursday night round near where I live, so that'll be good. Be buzzing for that. Although I'm never going to win it because there is some fantastic players in my county that are really good. You know, it's just good to go out. I mean, I went out first round in that tournament, but I did lose to the runner-up, so I wasn't too gutted about that. And I played fairly well as well. I didn't have no jitters, no shakes, no nothing. I just went in and played my game. Quite happy with how I played, actually. I was probably a couple of darts behind him score-wise, and he was banging in 140s, 121s. Don't think he hit 180 against me, but he did hit quite a few during the night. Can't remember what his name is now. Well, there's ex-county, was it county youth? I can't remember whether he said he's county youth or something like that. I can't remember now. But yeah, he was class, lovely bloke as well. Yeah, just wasn't good enough. Just didn't score heavy enough. But seeing it was my first sort of week back playing some sort of wow, darts outhouse, it was nice, you know. So I'm really excited for that to carry on. Also, I'm gonna try and make it one night to the old Suffolk boys. See if I can get down there for one of the tournaments, because I think they're only about an hour and 20 away. Obviously, I work, so I'll need to figure out getting down there. But I would definitely like to go and play in different counties and stuff. Not only that, it will make me improve. Playing against myself or playing online is not good. I think you need the real sort of pressure that you'd actually encounter in a proper match. Well, not only that, there's just lots of aspects really that is different to playing online rather than, you know, playing in person against people, you know. So, read a couple more messages. Can I have first reviews on stuff you want rid of? How you getting on with the stickers, Ross? Oh yeah, forgot about the stickers. I've been sending them out with me darts, but I haven't sent them to people. I'll get on that soon, I promise. Hey up, Sean. Hope you're well, mate. Hello. Bat boys, put me down for another set. As wants another set of me darts. These are amazing. I'm converted to 23 gram. Glad you like them, Grandy, mate. Glad you like them. I'm so glad. It's so refreshing seeing people on like socials throwing your darts. It seems a bit weird. It is a bit strange because obviously these are what I want. These aren't exactly what other people want. So the fact that people are willing to put their hard-earned sort of cash over for a set of your darts is actually really quite, it's quite nice. No, it's really nice. I'm so glad people have, you know, bought into me, if that makes sense. Just really nice. They're flying all right now. They're going all right. Does anyone want a game on live darts, by the way? Because I'm set up and I'm raring to go. You ever used Condor setup or another variation all-in-one flight system? Hope you're well, Jason, mate. I have. I hated the Condor. Condor were awful. Was it Condor I had? Was it the Condor? Was it Condor? All that I know is that I had see-through again, and they lasted a week, if that. I didn't like them, if I'm honest, at all. I still have a set of Winmore Stealths. Hate them as well. Hate them because they're so back heavy. I really like the idea of them because they are quite hard wearing, they're very durable. But they were just so heavy. They were making my darts literally land in the board like tailors. And I just could not get on with them. I couldn't get on with the dart being in the board like that. It was just horrible. And when they, I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but when a dart leaves your hand, and you know it's a good dart, with those, it just felt like every dart was a struggle. I know, looking at what I'm scoring at the moment is very much, yeah, well, every dart you throw is a struggle. But that they were especially difficult, and it was really hard to get the timing right. And I just was not a fan. I'll tell you what I did like, the Robsons. I really rated the Robsons. And then I bought another set, because I had a purple set that lasted me well over 6 months. Then I bought a black set, and they literally didn't even last a month, and I was a bit like, well, this is a waste of money. Because they're not the cheapest either. I think they're about £6 a set. And obviously £6 a set is not bad if they're lasting 6 months, but it just makes sense to just use flights and stems, really. I think some of them are very gimmicky. Like the idea of L style, again. Is it the whole Japanese influence that's maybe pushing that a bit? Because I don't think there's anything wrong with just stems and normal flights, if I'm honest. Yeah. Are they gimmicky? I might be wrong in saying that. I know a lot of professionals do use L-style setups now, but I just find them a bit gimmicky. I quite like the simple sort of stuff. Maybe that's just me, but yeah, just wasn't really a fan of the sort of all-in-ones. We still can't play darts in bars over here. Where are you, Stephen, mate? Got my county youth darts trials on the 5th at Bicester. Looking forward to it. Also starting my final year secondary still 6th of September. Life goes fast, Osty. So are the Harrows points better than the Fire points? Yes, Mason. Only 100 times better in my opinion. They're so durable and so strong, and I just love the grip on my fingers. Although I'm not throwing well, as you can see, I do really like them. They just feel right in my fingers. I don't use anything else now. But yeah, how many legs do you play with us again, mate? I'll just do one leg shootouts, Joe, because sometimes I have quite a few people, you know, on. So, best of one. Going up Norfolk way in a couple of years for some wedding. Hopefully be able to have a day with meet with Jack. Norfolk, they're Suffolk, mate, so they're sort of up a bit, I think. I'm sure Suffolk's sort of just a bit further than Cambridge. Bury St Edmunds way. That sort of way. Yeah, I need to meet him. Obviously I've met Mark, I've met Kurt, I've met Zach. It would be good to meet old Jackie boy. Wonder if our good mate Peter will pop in tonight, hopefully. How is it with Mrs. Little Boy? All good, man. All good. He's well settled into nursery now, which costs a bomb here. As a lot of you guys with kids know. Well, especially where I am. It's about £1,000 a month for nursery, which is a hell of a lot of money. But yeah, he's really settling in. Because he's getting older, he's becoming a proper little boy now. So yeah, it's quite a joy at the moment. But right, if anyone wants to send me a challenge on my darts, I will get them accepted. Have we got any challenges? Azza has sent me a challenge. Let's get in. Straight in, Az. He's going to play with my Clash of the Tungsten darts against me. Wonder if he can beat me with him. Stephen's in Northern Ireland is ridiculously behind the times. That's a shame. COVID's been forgotten about since Afghanistan. How many legs do you play with us? Best of one. I'd have to go for MK and Cambridge to get to Suffolk. Yeah, it's not that far. Oi, shiny boy. How are you, mate? Hope you're well. Hey up. I was going to give you a pan playing darts less at the minute because I've got dartitis on Wednesday. Got dartitis on a Wednesday. Is it catching? Is it catching? I use the Condor axe. Check out my Twitter pic on there. Put L-style on my phase ones and they're great. You like them, Grandy? COVID fastened my score off from year 9 to year 11. I bet it did. God, I'd love to hit 180 with these tonight. God, if there is a God, please let me hit a 180 tonight with my new darts. That would just finish off the evening class, wouldn't it? Shaney boy, what are you doing tomorrow? Why you got to get your beauty sleep? Why have you got to get your beauty sleep? I've got my L styles. I could put my L styles on, see if I get on with them, to be fair. I think they're downstairs though. Mrs. won't be happy with me bothering her while she's watching her programmes. Oh, 45, pulled it. I knew as soon as I let go of that. Development tour at the moment, been put into county youth setup last week. Cushy, mate. Good on ya. Fair play. Oh, development tour. Good stuff, bud. Hope it all goes well tomorrow, mate. You best get off, to be fair. You best get off. 9:10. Get some nice early night, mate. Get your head down. Oh, blocker. Oh, wow. 49. Love that setup. Just need to put some longer points in. Yeah, man. They do fly a lot nicer. I think I got 36 millers in these. But yeah, these are really nice. I love how they leave my hand. Oh, wow. I say that and then hit one. And another one. Go on. I've got to hit a big 3. 22. Wow. Not good. Not going good. See you soon, mate. Off you go, boy. Off you go. Oh, come on. Don't embarrass myself. Buy my darts. You're guaranteed to hit 5s and 1s. Class. Guaranteed. They look great. Thanks, El Moco. How are you doing, dude? Hope you're well. They're going nice. Oh, wow. 26. Wow. Playing good. I'll let this be my warm-up game. Not only just thrown about 100 darts before. Oh, wow. 59. Rubbish leave. Rubbish. I'm chuffed with them. There's people hanging about outside being nosy. Come on. 155. Try to leave 98. There it is. That's a bit better. 97 scored. Lovely. I'm good, bro. I hope you're well. Yeah, I'm all good, thank you. I'm all good. Over the worst of the old COVID now, so... Ooh. That was completely accidental. Come on. Another one in there. Ooh. Cool. Sorry, Az. That was a very cheeky way of taking out 98. Wow. Thanks for the game, buddy. Appreciate that. I missed. How many darts I missed at double there? Technically 0, isn't it? 3 dart finish. 98 tops. 18 tops. Wow. Sorry about that, Az. Awful. Awful. But thank you very much, mate. The real JW has invited me to a game. Let's get on it. Come on, Jay. Closest to bull. Oh, Jay wants to bull up. Jay wants to bull up. Sorry, Az. Oh, well. Well out there. Oh, it's 3, isn't it? Absolute blocker with the first start. Wow. Miles out. Oh, wow. Class. Great darts. Having a laugh. Sorry, Az. Tops 18 tops. Oh. Come on. I'll get used to these eventually. The first couple of days of owning them. Do I get a refund? Yeah. Crap, ain't they? Crap. Go on, Jay. Game on. Class. Class. I'm a bit too quick with the old online. I don't like waiting around. So I don't play GDL anymore. It's too raring to throw. People still in GDL? How are you all getting on? How are you all getting on in GDL, guys? 100. Slow it down a little bit, see if I'm playing any better. Hey Harrison, hope you're well, mate. How you doing? You alright? Hope you're all good, mate. Just throwing with me new darts. Love them. Absolutely love them. Jay was 64. Big ton from Jay. Big turn. Cool. 100 average so far. 6 darts thrown. Let's gap in the middle 4. Brandon wouldn't look good on the back of the dart if you had Ridz's grip all the way through, unless it's there for your grip. So I did mention this, Ryan. I wanted it obviously because the Brandon's in the middle. I like the look of it being at the back as well. Obviously the stamp, because all that it is a little stamp. But it helps because it's where my thumb is. So I know that my thumb is going to be on that gap in the middle and also runs onto the first rounded ring. So yeah, sort of there for both really. Ooh. Come on, let's try getting 95. 55. Yeah, so I really like it. I'm good, they look nice. Thank you, Harrison, mate. I am more than chuffed with them. More than chuffed. Zach did say as well that because of how they are, I've had to have a little bit drilled out the back as well. Just got COVID, mate. Good you got over it. The worst I've ever felt in my life. First 5 days were fine. First 5 days, the way I actually found out that I had it, it's really weird because me and Lucianne were like talking about, we were going to have chicken for dinner. And we were saying how like, when you have chicken or you cut open like the chicken packet, it always smells like you get a proper big hum of like really bad like smell. And this was the day before, and we were just like, oh, like chicken horrible, and it just having a stupid random conversation like we do. And yeah, so it made, because we were talking about that. Well played, Jay. Because we were talking about that the night before. I got home from work, I had a full day at work. I had the Subway on that for lunchtime that day, and I tasted it and everything. It was fine. It wasn't until I got home and I was cooking dinner, and I thought, I had a drink, and I thought, I can't really taste it if it's a bit weird. And we were having chicken wings for dinner, so like I cracked open the packet, and obviously you usually get that proper whiff, don't you, when you open it? And open a packet and nothing, like nothing at all. And this was just after, obviously, I think, no, this was 2 days before we were in the final, England for the Euros. And I was a bit like, oh, like, no, this ain't good. So obviously we've got like, Lucianne has to do a COVID test every week at her workplace. And yeah, so she had like some rapid lateral flow tests at home. So I took one before she got home, and it obviously showed us positive, and I was like, oh my God, like, what am I gonna do? So I like called her and said, yeah, I've just tested positive for COVID. And she was like, oh, no way. So we obviously booked a proper test, because although lateral flows are good, they're not always reliable. So I went and got a proper test, and yeah, that come back positive as well. And I was just like, oh my God, what do I do? So obviously I had isolation time off work. 5 days I felt pretty sound, like I was just a bit tired, and yeah, I just didn't have any taste or smell. And then the 6th day just hit me like an absolute like ton of bricks, like headache, constant like feeling of a headache, like here, like pressure on your eyes. Obviously lack of taste and smell, which was horrible, just pointless eating. From the 6th day on, I had no appetite whatsoever. Didn't want to eat anything. All that I was doing was drinking like cough drinks, you know, like blackcurrant beechams. I literally just could not taste a thing. It was like awful, like really bad. And I just didn't feel like eating. That's how I lost a stone. I lost a stone in about a week, because nearly a stone in a week, because, or about 10 days, because I just didn't feel like eating. There were some days I didn't eat at all, like nothing. Lucianne would bring me up like a packet of mini cheddars, and that'd be all that I'd eat for the day, because I just did not feel like eating. and my breathing just got really bad to the point where I had to get my mum to drop me off one of her inhalers, like asthma inhalers, on my doorstep to breathe. I was due to go back to work on the Monday, due to go back to work on a Tuesday, and on the Sunday night before, I thought I was going to have to go into hospital because I just could not breathe. I couldn't walk from the sofa to the kitchen, which is 10 steps, without having to rest in between and take a breather. It was so bad, and it just felt like really weird thing to imagine. But if you imagine like a boa constrictor sort of snake, it wraps itself around you, and then every time you take a breath in, it gets tighter. And obviously you've got like a barrier of trying to like breathe, and that's stopping you. That's exactly how I would describe it as being, and it was the worst I've ever felt in my life. It was absolutely, hands down, the most ill I've ever been, ever. It was absolutely awful. Oh my God, that's a break. But yeah, I would not wish COVID, or the COVID that I had, on my worst enemy. Honestly, it was absolutely awful. Wouldn't wish it on anyone. I just got relegated in this season's GDO. I had a stinker. Oh, unlucky, Nick, mate. Not good. I joined the stream back 9, so I think I missed the explanation. That's cool, man. No props. Good game, Ross. Nice 103 out. Yeah, you played well, Joe. I didn't play awful. I was averaging 78. I mean, it isn't bad for me. That's pretty good. I think that's what I need to do, is just take a bit more time. I'm a bit too rushy. That's where my mistakes come from. I think if I slow it down, I'll play a lot better. But does anyone else fancy a game? I'll jump back out with this game with Jay. I've got no one asking for a game. Oh no. Oh no. I bet Az will have another game. Az will have a game. Let's challenge to a game. Best of one leg. 501. Az. Best of one set. Closest to ball. Straight in. Double out. Yeah. Turn that off. Class. Come on, Azza. Come and have a game again. Did your little baby get COVID? Really weird. So, Lucy Ann, my other half, she got it 5 days after I did. So she was actually, like, being negative for, like, 5 days. And then the 5th day she got it. But because she got it on the 5th day, she still had to isolate for another 10. So technically she was off work for 11 days and actually was self-isolating for like 14 days. So she got it, but she was fine. She was fine. And Eddie, like my little boy, he was fine. He didn't even get COVID at all, which just doesn't make sense. You know, it's just weird that he didn't get anything. Bizarre. But yeah, 3 darts at the ball. Yeah, really weird. He didn't get them at all. I get new Ridge darts at Unicorn announced before the match play, Ross. I can't find that information anywhere, Ryan. People were saying about it, but I couldn't find them. Come on. Oh no. Further away. 3 darts, Az. Oh my, hello.
Oh
Are you coming down for a throw with my darts?
No.
What are you moaning about? Don't know what's wrong. Yeah, the room's a bit of a mess. Yeah, a little bit. I think it's 3 darts, Aaron, mate. You've got to throw 3 darts at the ball.
Where's your watch?
Don't know, maybe there? Nah, that's it. That's an old one. That still needs washing anyway.
Oh, so when I said, can you throw all the washing?
Yeah, busy though, isn't it?
Oh, you just don't listen.
It's busy, innit? I did listen, I'm just busy. Couldn't be asked to look for stuff. Couldn't be asked to look for stuff.
Give me a slug.
No.
Give me this.
Hello, dog. Go away.
Come here.
I'm playing. Go away. I'm on my stream. Go away.
So,
Go away.
buy me one.
Mwah. There you are. Go away. Leave me alone.
Well,
Cool. Azza, look, whacking in the old outer balls. Are you getting the his darts? Won't let me type. Azza straight in with a 60. Whoa. Quite as weird. 45. Ooh, wow. Glad you threw it. I think on darts going to announce Mad Eyes, Raspberry, Adam Hunt. So there's some new Anderson darts and Dimmy darts and all that. That's cool. Ah. Nah. Oh dear. 22. Cool. Great darts. Bluetooth keyboard. $60. Anyone else fancy a game? If you want to jump on with me, DARTS, Clash of the Tungsten is my name. Send me a little request. We'll have a game. $60. I'd be happy if I could consistently hit 60 every visit. If I find this, people prefer it on Twitter. Twitter, mate. That's alright. Easier to find for me. Come on. Another one in that treble. Come on. No. 41. Ooh, not good. Josh Payne signed with Red Dragon. Ooh. He was with Harrows before, wasn't he? Good signing, to be fair. Like Red Dragon. Red Dragon, Winmore, two of my favourite sort of brands. Harrows, another one of my favourite brands. Definitely. Do like Red Dragon. Also like Unicorn, not my favourite. Loxley, obviously, I love. It's weird because I like the Unicorn darts, but I actually like the marketing of Winmore. But not so much the darts, which is, I think Winmore just very fairly priced, like Harrows. Harrows are old school still, aren't they? I think all their stuff's very fairly priced, I think, personally. 1, 4, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh dear. Number 2. There it is. 45 leaves me 98. 98. Oh, Az has left a big fool. Can he take it out? I think Harrows are underappreciated. I would totally agree, Harrison. Definitely. I think they're very good. Been about a long time, Harrows. Oh, good darts, Az. We'll play, bud. Not a bad little leg from you, mate. 62. Take that all day. It's them darts, isn't it, mate? That's what it is. It's them darts. Grandy. Grandy's in another owner of my darts. See how they do with you, mate. Yeah, I agree, Harrison. Definitely. Be cool, wouldn't it? Have a darts brand called Clash. Clash darts. Sure. Closest to bull. Ooh. Ah. Oh, absolute deflector off there. Sorry, Grandy. Absolute zeros everywhere. Harrows doesn't bring much out in my eyes, but want those latest Josh Payne flights, but haven't seen them yet. Yeah, they're not very innovative, which is, yeah, the truth, really, with Harrows, but I kind of like that. I think it's old school. It's sort of how they are, isn't it? I do like Harrows. Very old school. Wow, big bounce out. Bounce out the middle there. Oh, I think it's 3 darts, Grandy, bud, on my darts. Yeah, do like them though. Do like Harrows, big fan. Big fan. I rate their shafts. They're just plain, I can't remember what they're called. Super grip. Super grip shafts are good. They're really good. 3 darts Grandy, mate. Ooh, there's another. Of course, some rubbish darts. Throw again. Throw again. Pop another one in there. No. One only. One only. One part. I think Harrows were relevant because I had Bristow and Mardo ages ago, and their son likes of Chizzy and Luke Woodhouse. Yeah, I wouldn't say that Chizzy is a reason to keep them relevant as such. I think they've been relevant before then. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, obviously you're definitely right there with Bristow. But yeah, I'm not sure I agree with you on Chizzy. I think they've always been sort of decent before then. Using clear pro grip at the minute, need some decent cheaper ones. Victory darts, mate. Is it Perfect Darts? Not Perfect Darts. Come on, what the bloody called now? Double top darts. 100. Double top are very good. They do their own called Victory, and these are what mine are, and they've got like a little bubble in the middle. They look pretty cool. I love the Quadro P-hole flights of the Harrows. Quadro P-hole? I'm not sure I know what you mean by that, me old booty. Oh. 41. Back to normal. What clear stems are you using? Found. Does DNA edge glow stems don't allow the ring to be pushed in fully for punch flights? I'm using Loxley flights. They're great. I love them. And just Victory dart stems. What's a pricey darts? My darts cost, if you lived in the UK, they were 38 quid delivered, which I think is quite a fair price, but got to bear in mind, again, because of the order quantity, there was no 60 score there. There was no packaging really, so they did just come in a little plastic box. I'd like to do a lot more with the packaging, but with such a small order quantity, it's very difficult to, you know, make that a viable option. Again, if there was enough orders, I'd be able to do something really nice, like with display box and stuff. But yeah, I think 38 quid for a set of darts is actually, I think that's quite fair. It's about on par with what manufacturers would charge you, but obviously with them you get the packaging, but who's bothered about the packaging? I 60 scored there. With mine, I did ship mine with a set of Loxley stems and flights, although I'm not affiliated with Loxley in any way. They were kind enough to send me, as I did mention at the beginning of the stream, a care package just before we went to the Premier League. And yeah, so I thought I'd share the wealth, obviously, and just send them out with my orders. I love Loxley as a company, and yeah, anything to give them a bit of, you know, give them a bit of, what's it called? A little bit of limelight, because I think the boys deserve it. Matt and Dom, brilliant blokes. Oh, come on. 125. Nice little leave there. 70. Not PL, people. Love it, Dave. You're funny. Funny. Do what Mark didn't get leather bar wallets for next batch. Yeah, I don't want to seem like I'm copying. It's a good idea, but if I got enough orders, I'd do something really nice. I like Jack's idea. That was pretty cool, but I had a really nice idea for mine, but just because of how expensive the darts were in the first place, I just could not make it financially viable. If I had about 50 to 100 orders, I probably could do something really nice. I'm not bothered about making money, you know. That's not why I do this. I don't do it as a business plan or anything. I do it because I love darts. I love you guys, you know. So My plan was never to make money off you guys. I just wanted to make it so it was financially viable, and so that I could get a set for myself as well, you know. It's just one of those things. But I'd love to really do something nice, you know, like maybe a little display sort of case or something. Again, though, I like Darts Ref idea was his little shoebox thing, but I bet that caused a lot of implications for posting, because you've got to think about what the limits are. So obviously when you put them in a jiffy bag, if they're over a certain thickness, which I think his case was quite thick, then that causes issues, because your postage is going to be a lot more expensive. So you've got to find like a happy medium, something that looks nice and something that is financially viable. So with me, I did want to do something really nice, but because I only had like a few orders, it wouldn't have made it financially viable. So yeah. All I need is a set of beanies and a Loxley Robbins to fill my stand. Class. To get a set. As a. Oh no, mess that right up. Oh no, bust it. Oh no, I didn't. What was that? 45, 15, 45, 50, 60 scored. Oh no. Oh. Left double 5, awful. I meant to say designs edge glaze stems don't allow punch slots to be pushed all the way down compared to regular nylon stems. Oh right, yeah. Designer. Yeah, I know what you mean. Love that stand is nice. Love that stand is very nice. Again, I don't think I've got big enough following to make it financially viable for me to do that. So, yeah. If you want to be different, put them into coma cases, since you're a target sponsor and an advocate. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Come on, closer. Third dart. No. Oh dear. 5. Oh dear. 3 darts missed at the old double. Oh dear, oh dear. The shoebox idea was a classic, to be fair. You all seem to release darts in the same week. It's because they all arrived in the same week, that's why. Oh dear. Yeah, it's a good idea. I like that. I did like the shoebox idea. And it's cool because it fits in with what Jack likes as well, you know. Jack's into his shoes and his trainers, so that was a class idea. Yeah, I like that. Shoebox idea is classic. The cone case is great. I have both that hold 1 and 2 sets of darts. Yeah, they are good, but I did manage to find them on Alibaba for about £2. As pencil cases. Funny. Oh my god, awful. I was on a good 60 average there, and it's gone right down now to 55. Awful. Good hour stream so far tonight, guys. Thank you very much for watching. We've had a pretty consistent few viewers, which is good. Thank you very much. Taking your time out on a Friday night to watch some absolutely mediocre darts. Come on. Big one. Come on. Any old twat can hit double 2. This one can't. Oh dear. Another 2 darts missed at the old double. Oh dear. Ah. Bust it again. Come on, Grandy, get it over with. Sick of it. Yeah, well done, pal. Well done. Anyone else fancy a match? Feel free to send me a request. I've got a couple there. I've got Nick McCartan. Here he is. Here he is, the Irishman. Nicky boy. Nicholas. Come on, Nick. Ah. Well, that first starts it. It's lovely. Just can't match it. Right. Closest to bull. Ah, come on. No, no good. Miles up. Go on, Nick. In you go, me old booty. Crack it on. Crack on. I'm back. Big 40 from Nick. Oh! Nah, 85 scored. Go on, Nicky boy. Peter Johnson, quite some Scott Wade darts and the inspiration from them. I suppose they are in a way. The grip is totally different and the shape isn't that similar because they're quite fat Scott Wade darts. I know what you mean with the bit in the middle, definitely. But no, not at all really. Although they are a very nice set of darts, the Scott Waits. They're very underrated, I think, and they're a good price. Because I think you could get them in Argos for about 20 quid at one point. Lovely set of darts, and I did like mine, but until I got rid of them. 22 scored. But yeah, no, actually not at all, Peter. But very good point. I like your point. No, it's weird. Now that you say it, it makes it seem like I'm lying. But no, actually not at all. No influence whatsoever. Come on, bang it in underneath. No, straight above 61. Whoops, sorry, mate, to the tops. No, but good spot. Very good spot. I even have the Target Tacoma XXXL. XXXXXXXL. Yep. I managed to get Ali Pally tickets as well, guys. We were going to go with work, and trying to get hold of 22 tickets for the Ali Pally is near on impossible. So, yeah, didn't manage to get them. But, yeah, maybe next year can actually go with my whole workplace. But I'm actually going twice, which is cool. So, yeah. World Cup soon, guys. Any predictions? And Ross, will you be doing a watch-along? As, if I'm honest, mate, I probably won't be. Purely because I'd like to, because I enjoy my watch-alongs. I think they're a laugh. And I've really enjoyed doing them. But just time at the moment is not on my side. Can't devote a lot of time to that sort of thing. But any predictions? Depends who's representing, really. I'd love to see like a complete outsider win it. I love Finland or someone like really an underdog to go in and win it. I think the old Gibraltar team are looking pretty good, to be fair. Young lads. But I reckon probably Netherlands, maybe. Depends if old Van Dijvenbode plays instead of Barney. I don't know. Don't know who represent Holland this year. I don't know if they said. Obviously, Wales coming off their win. Wow, awful 41. Coming off their win is going to be a difficult one to break. Obviously, old Johnny, go, and old get a win. Or get a win, as old Mardo likes to say. But who knows? Who knows, man? I'd like to see the Scots do a bit better this time. But I don't know. Maybe Holland. I reckon Holland. Netherlands. Wow, I'm playing awful this thing. Struggling. MVG, Van Dijvenbode, yeah, Dijvenbode, yeah. I think diving ball will be going off. Holds 8 sets of darts, maybe something for Peter Wright. Yeah, class. Needs one of them. Scotland-Wales final is a good prediction, Dave. Definitely. I reckon Wales-Netherlands final. How about that? I also was a bit annoyed with myself today because me and my mate were on about backing a funny horse at work today, just a random horse, just for a laugh. The 16-10 at York. And I said, it was like Ayamar, I think. There was a horse called Ayamar. And I jokingly said to my mate, oh, that'll win, I'm guaranteed, I'm telling you. And my mate put a tenner on something else, or put some money on something else. And the one that I predicted and didn't put any money on come in. I was like, no, why did I not just put a tenner on it? I'd have been like 50 quid. I'd had like 50 quid off that. It was like 4-1. No way, I was gutted. But, oh well, it happens, doesn't it? 74 left. Wow. Good, is it? Nick hasn't even taken his throw yet. I've just absolutely taken it over. That's 38 scored. Leaves me tops. 0. Didn't even get dart at the double. Hey Craig, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're well. Hope you're all good, bud. Hope you're all good. Just using my new darts, mate. They're not going too well. I'm averaging quite poorly, but yeah. Averaging rather poorly. Can Nick hit? Ooh, no. 14 scored. Can Ross take out tops? Come on, it's coming down. It's coming down, come on. Pressure's on. Ooh, not quite. Big fat zero there. Nick can get in. Nick can get in, he's laughing. Really well, good to hear, buddy. Good to hear you all good, mate. Good to hear. Nick McCartan with a big 12. Can he take it out? Ooh, Ross mid grip. Mid grip. Yeah. Nice idea. I think he does really well. I've actually got a set I was going to do a video on. I've not really had much of a chance to throw him, if I'm honest. I did put him in my Loxley Scarlets. Not really been throwing them. Well played, Nick. But yeah, I like the idea behind them. If anything, if I was being totally honest, they're a really nice idea and he does a really good job, but they don't do much for me in the way of grip. And that sounds bizarre. And they're going the board so far that it's almost annoying to pull them out. That's not me having a go or anything, it's just they're so grippy, which is a good thing obviously because you're not going to get any bounce outs. They're so grippy that it actually makes it difficult to pull out, and there's nothing worse. I had it a couple of times in tournament, like literally last week. I sharpened these up quite a lot, threw them, and in a tournament I was sort of walking to the board, going to pull my darts out, and because they were quite far in, I'd sort of pull the flight off and my dart would still be in the ball, which was quite annoying for the person I was playing. And that happened a couple of times, so I don't know. I like the idea, but personally for me, with the throw that I've been having of them, they don't do much for me in the way of grip. That sounds bizarre, but for my fingers, they're not the sort of grip I like. I like, because they're obviously more of like a sandpapery feel, they don't do much for me, whilst I like these Harrows because you've got like reference points here. You know, you've got like these bits that stick out and I can actually feel, if that makes sense. But nice idea, and I really like how he brands himself because he's a lovely bloke as well. And it's so cool that he does it all from home. I love that. But for me, they're good, but yeah, I probably wouldn't use them because I like a protruding grip. But yeah, I'll do a video on it soon. I'll get a chance. But right, does anyone fancy a last game before I go off? Because I'm going to go and have my evening. I think I'm going to go chill out. Who do you think represents Scotland at the World Cup? Represent Scotland. Peter Wright, probably. I still think it'd be Peter Wright and Gary Anderson, surely. Do you not think? I don't know. Who will? I reckon Peter Wright and Gary Anderson. It'd be good to have old Hendo, but Hendo's not really had much. Cheers for the game, Ross. You were distracted. I had no excuses. No, that's cool, Nick. Thank you very much. Been a while since we've had a game, mate. Yeah. Be cool if Hendo did. I'd love it actually if Hendo represented, but he hasn't done much this year, has he? Really? So it's probably going to be Peter Wright and Gary Anderson, I would have thought. Oh dear. Got another challenge. I bet it's from Az. Let's have a look. I bet it's the Azman. Not many people. There he is. Az, do you fancy doing maybe a free? I'll make you my last one. Let's do best of three, shall we? I'll invite you. Let's do the best of three, me old booty. I haven't even had you as a friend. Not good, is it? One set, best of three legs. Webcam. 501 tournament. Double in, closest to ball. Come on, Az, let's do a best of three. Make it the final game of the night. Ah, I've plenty of first start trebles. No followers. Yeah, man. Closest to ball. I don't get anywhere near the ball tonight. Awful. Come on, let's go. Clash of Tungsten throw first. No. 64 scored. Too much movement in my head, I can feel it. It's just not practicing enough. Simple as. Hazard with a big 61. 60. $45 from Azza. Come on. Keep them in your hands, Ross. 60. Think Wright can win another 1 or 2 TV events before the Worlds? No. Is my answer to that? No, I don't think so. I think the competition is so open now that anyone can really do it. And although Peter obviously was class, I just think no, probably not. Probably not. What are you saying, Nave? Hope you will, mate. Yeah, obviously, I don't know. Oh, where's my light gone? Pull my light out. Obviously coming off the old match play win. Maybe, but probably not in my eyes. Probably not. Not before the Worlds. Do you count the World Cup as being televised? Or do you count that as obviously being because it's doubles? Not. Sorry, got that completely wrong. Would you count that as being a major? I'm at cinema, just sort of pop in. Cheers, Nate. Appreciate it, bro. What are you watching? You're going to watch a Corrupt FM film? That's what I want to go watch. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't probably count the World Cup as being technically another major televised tournament, so I don't know. I don't think he would. So many. It's so open to so many good players now. I think it's hard to pin down just. You know, when MVG was winning everything, I don't think that's going to happen anymore. I really can't see that happening because it's so open with so much good talent. Garment Cinema. Oh, Don't Breathe too. Waiting on credit. It's long. 122. 102. 82. Oh, 54 scored. Sorry, I just didn't realise you hadn't stopped throwing there. I've got a tournament Sunday. Make up for me breaking my toe, missing out on one Kettering. GG's in Bicester. Ah, that sounds pretty good to be fair. I want to go watch Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad. Never been into that sort of stuff really, if I'm honest. I get why people are, but Marvel was never much really anything. Didn't really play much part in my childhood. DC or Marvel. This one's in Bicester. Ain't too far really. Little trek for me, probably about an hour and a bit. $60. Oh, that's the throw first. There's me throwing already. Come on, Az. 1-0 up. Playing well, Az. I reckon it's some darts, mate. You're averaging 60. That's good. 60 sound. I was going to watch people just do nothing but got to keep the missus happy, and that's fair enough. Me and the missus going to go watch that soon. When it dies down a bit more at the cinema. $60. Oh, funny. 60. Cool. Smashing into 60s. Take 60 all day long. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Oh no. 45. Whew, 10 o'clock nearly. Mental. Where's time go? $60. 216 left. Ooh. 100. Not a bad leg for me so far. As a poised on 189. Come on. What's Azza going to leave? 144 for Azza. Ah. Oh, trying to leave 36. Not good enough. Let's leave 76. What's the best way to finish 139 on tops? Ooh. 144. 139 on tops. How would I go for that? 57. 57 would leave 82. Oh, you could go treble 19, treble 14 tops. It's a bit of a dirty way to do it, isn't it? Needed that 100. Put the pressure right on now, Az. Come on, 76. Double 8. Ooh, pressure. Oh no, no, look, just on the inside. Could all be over. Could all be over, Az. Could be over in the next two. We could go treble 16, treble 17, treble 16 tops, but that's again a bit of a weird way of doing it. Can Azza finish it? 3 darts. No, he can't. He's left a big 32. Can Ross come and clean up? Yes, he can. Yes, he can. He can. Final leg decider. First start finish. Come on. All the best, Az. Let the best man win. With the Clash of the Tungsten Phase 1s. This is not an endorsement. Oh. Oh no. I knew that was rubbish. 45. Last game tonight, boys. Something wrong with these you sold me. You were playing alright. You're averaging 60 last leg, Az. Sorry, mate. Sending you some duff darts. 60. Oh, hasn't even thrown. Sorry, mate. A bit premature there. Not the first time. Have you found the darts made you want to practice more? Yes. Yes. Been playing on my lunch breaks. And I've been getting these out every time. Like I say, I need to flog the others that I've got now. Oh, so close to the first 180. No way. Just on the wrong side. Took a deflection. Oh, yes, Grandy, definitely. 100%. Thought that was going to be the first 180. Absolutely heartbroken. Heartbroken. Not good. Try not to leave a bogey. I want to do anyway. That was meant to go for out the ball, by the way. It's my bad throwing. Left a bogey. Awful. They have, mate. Yeah, definitely. Because they're my own, now I really just want to crack on with them. Use these forever now. Definitely. Wow. Ooh. Wasn't so good. 30 scored. 145 left. One, 4, 5. Oh. Wow. 100 left. Whoa. Come on. Az has left a bogey. Ross, can he get straight in? If I hit 21st start, I'm going tops, tops. Get it over and done with. Tops. Is that in? We're in. We're in, boys. Can't take a 10 finish out. Ooh, miles away. Oh, wow. Slip of the old finger. 61. Awful. Slip of the old finger. It happens, doesn't it? Can Azza take out a 1-1-1? 19 first start, treble 20, double 16. Can he take it? Oh, nearly. He's took 65. Oh, great dart. Oh, 5s. My least favourite dart on the board. Nah. Oh dear, absolute nail bite this, isn't it? Oh dear. Wow. Wow. 46. 10 or a 6 for Az. 10 or a 6. Either or. I'm right in between the wire, mate. He's left 16. Oh no. What's he done? Single one required. 2s. There it is. Thank you, Az, for the game, mate. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Enjoyed that. Very good. 58 average that match. Not too bad. I'll take that all day long. 2 dart finish. Lovely. 58 first 9, 62 leg average. I'll take that all day long. Thanks for the game. Thanks to everyone that did play tonight, and thanks to everyone that did buy my darts. Like I say, if you are interested in buying a set, then I'll probably put an order in soon when I've got a few names down, because then I can think about doing something really nice. All darts do come with a full setup of lights and stems, and I was being quite generous, so I'm 2 of my Clash of the Tungsten stickers, as you can probably see on my surround. You might be able to see it, you might not be able to. You get 2 of each stickers, and yeah. Hopefully, if you are interested, then yeah, crack on. Have a set of me darts, why not? Get vaccinated, protect your loved ones. Yes, Audio Murphy, well said, buddy. Yeah, so if you are interested, just send me a message on Twitter. Thanks very much for joining. I know it's been a while, guys, but I really appreciate you coming in and spending your Friday night talking rubbish about darts with me. Obviously, I love doing this for you guys. Love speaking to you guys. Yeah, it's really nice to sort of finally get back into it after a while away. But yeah, always got to finish on a bull, haven't we? So let's stick around till we get the bullseye. Could be a while. Could be a while, but thank you everyone for joining tonight. I really do appreciate it. Come on, another one in there. Oh, Not good enough. Miles away. Close. Nope. No. Talk amongst yourself, guys. Boost my average from 40 to 50 plus. That's good. Carry on with them, Az. Carry on. See if you can get on with them. And there's the old bull. There it is. Finally. Finally got one tonight. There he is. Straight in the middle. Couldn't be any more central. Guys, thank you so much for joining. I'd love to do it again next week. Should be able to next week. Great to see you all. I know it's been a while, but thank you very much for bearing with me, and thanks still for not, you know, unsubscribing. I know when people, what's it called, when people stop uploading and stuff, people sort of lose faith, but I really appreciate you coming back and having a chat with me tonight. Hope you guys have a lovely rest of your weekend, and hopefully I'll see you soon. See you later, guys. Mwah.